time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The give on the option. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense. Whether it's the option or whether it's conventional, they've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. He'll pull it down and run. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Mahan. Completes it in the middle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
There he goes! Made a defender miss. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Huskers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A 1st down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They've controlled the ball on this opening drive. Play number 10 brings us to 3rd and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he tacks on the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Takes the handoff. It's Castellanos. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Mahan. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll take it himself. Hard running there. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the ground with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the back. Offense changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Rides the back and leads it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Mahan. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Ball's in the deep ball. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Now from inside the red zone. Right on the money. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Works the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
From the gun, the running back, looking for room. Still running at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Across the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, Northwestern.
One more snap coming before halftime. The snap sets up the throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And the returner will be knocked down.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Starting this third quarter on the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. The give out of the gun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He'll do it himself. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. A run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Wildcats. They take the lead with the 6.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Mahan. Keeps it going. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop. But not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Makes the catch. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Back open in the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
On the move, it's Castellanos. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
With the run on first and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Boy, oh boy, this defense is making the sledding rough down here deep in the red zone. That play is going back.
They really are playing with a sense of urgency, aren't they? It's with their backs against the wall. You're seeing tremendous tenacity out of this defensive unit.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
After that incompletion, it's now fourth and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the fourth quarter on fourth and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Dropping back, it's Mahan. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hooks. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. The Cornhuskers want to move quickly. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him, and as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him up there.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the tailback. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. After the run, now to throw. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw, it's Mahan. Oh, they're after him. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The handoff, keep working on that clock. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll try to get outside. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Castellanos. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Here on third down for this offense. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.